My name is Makhubela. I'm the Director General of the Department of Tourism.
Okay, and why were you at the WTTC this year?
Well, invited for the WTTC. One, two, to have a discussion. This dialogue between the private sector and the governmental sector this time around was most useful. Key issues that came out of here that one can take lessons from, it's around the development of domestic tourism, which is something that we are battling with in South Africa to get big numbers of locals traveling. Now, having listened to speeches here, quite clearly countries that are doing very well, it's too much focus on domestic tourism, infrastructure development and so on. So those are lessons that one will take out of this.
What was the most important thing for you?
The most important thing was the discussion around the airlift strategy, which everybody is much more concerned. I mean, the Transport Secretary here yesterday indicated that a few years ago there was no airlift agreement between the US and a lot of government, and since then there's been an increase in terms of the airlines that are flying to the US. So that's one thing that we're looking at. And we're looking at this open skies agreement that ought to exist even within the African continent to allow a lot of airlines to fly into the country.
So how does the government work in South Africa? Do they recognize travel and tourism?
We do. Mm-hmm. Travel and tourism, it's mainstreamed within government, a big priority in government. But we also have a very good partnership between the government sector and the private sector, because tourism, travel is mainly driven by public sector. So government will create the environment that is conducive for the private sector to literally flourish.
Now, the key focus of WTTC is to unite everyone in travel and tourism globally to conquer challenges and issues facing the industry. Do you think that's a realistic goal?
Well, I think it can be done. I mean, the participation of the airline industry was not that impressive. And the airline industry, as somebody says, it's the energy that really keeps travel and tourism surviving. Without that, you have a huge problem. So I think that there will be an expansion as we move to Tokyo in terms of the involvement of the traveling industry, particularly the airline industry, to look at them and their participation.
Great. Anything else you'd like to add?
Thank you very much.
Thank you for your time. Have a great travels home back to you, and great success to you too.